What's up, everybody? Nutty Sports Gamer here. Listen, this is episode 44 of my series, the 40-year NBA Sim. And guys, I am getting tired of trying to come up with interesting or fun intros to my videos. So, here's the situation. Subscribe to my channel, and then in the comments, leave a suggestion of what you think the intro to my next video should be. If there is more than one suggestion, I will pick my favorite one and then give the person credit. Whoever came up with the suggestion, I will give you credit. And it could be fun. I hope this turns out to be fun. Or maybe this will be embarrassing if no one actually follows through with this. We will see. Maybe this will become a recurring thing. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I'm hoping that this ends up being a fun thing for my videos. So, having said all that, we are in November of 1988 as part of the 1989 season, and the first game we're going to be watching in this video is a game between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Utah Jazz. There's Magic Johnson missing a shot there, and Thurl Bailey with the rebound. Michael Adams, the star point guard, the burgeoning star point guard of the Utah Jazz, is trying to penetrate against Magic. He misses that jumper, and James Worthy gets the rebound. The Showtime Lakers still got the main core there on their team, with Michael Thompson playing with more minutes than Kareem at this point in their careers. There's Michael Cooper. Passes the ball right here to James Worthy, who sinks this jumper. 108-103 with less than 3 minutes left to go in the game. We got Gene Banks missing that baseline shot. And here come the Lakers once again. Byron Scott passing it to Magic with the dunk. 7-point game. The ball makes its way back to Magic Johnson for the ensuing possession. He's going to miss that floater. Rebound, Utah Jazz. Here comes Daryl Griffith. Dribbling in the paint, dribbling out of the paint. Person to Michael Adams, who drains the J, and it's a 5-point game. Lakers with the lead. AC Green backing down his defender, missing that shot. Chuck Person with the rebound. Michael Adams pulls up for the jumper. It is no good. Chuck Person gets the putback. 3-point game. Now it's a 5-point game. Minute left. Michael Adams. He's cold. And he shows why that he's still cold. As he misses that shot, Byron Scott gets the rebound. And Magic Johnson receives the ball. Intentional foul. And that's going to lead to a Lakers win over the Jazz. 114-107. Daryl Griffith had 25 points for the Jazz in a losing effort. Michael Adams had 19, I think. Magic Johnson had 30. Kareem had 29. In 20 minutes, holy smokes! But we didn't see him out there. But man, he had put on quite a show for a 42-year-old man. And James Worthy had 16 and 6. Solid win for the Lakers. Let's move on to the Chicago Bulls versus the San Antonio Spurs in Texas. Let us check to see if this game is going to end up being jump worthy. By the way, we have a lot of highlights to get through in this video. We don't even get to the end of November. That's how many highlights, how many great games we have in this video. So, Spurs, Bulls, Jordan with the ball. What's he going to do? He's going to make that shot. 105-100, less than 3 minutes left to go in the game. David Robinson is a beast. He gets that shot to fall. Del Curry misses that shot. David Robinson with the putback. 105-104. 1-point game all of a sudden. As Michael Jordan passing it to Horace Grant and makes that basket. Larry Drew, newly acquired Larry Drew, passing it to David Robinson. He can make a shot from anywhere, it seems like. But he misses that one. But he draws the foul. 107-104, 145 left to go in the game. David Robinson makes the first free throw. Let's see if he can sink the second one. And he can't. So he misses the second one. 2-point game. Here come the Bulls. Here comes John Paxson making that layup. 4-point game now with about 90 seconds left to go. Let's see how David Robinson responds. He makes that basket, has a toilet bowl roll, and goes in. 109-107. Michael Jordan trying to penetrate, loses the ball. And here come the Spurs. I always say that. Here come the Blake. I got to stop doing that. I got to find a different way to say something like that. David Robinson with the putback dunk right there. Tied game at 109. Here comes Michael Jordan. Passing it to Bill Cartwright. Smart pass. Easy bucket. David Robinson fires back, tying up the game with the bucket there. Michael Jordan getting double T. Finds Bill Cartwright again. 113-111. 30 seconds left to go. David Robinson with the layup. Tie game. Man, what a back and forth. Michael Jordan penetrating, falling down as he makes that basket. 22 seconds left to go. Larry Drew passing it to David Robinson. Who turns, dunks it. Tie game. Are we going overtime? Is this really going to happen? John Paxson says, what are you going to do? What are you going to do, Johnny? Misses the shot. Oh, boy. I think I need a glass of water before I do this overtime stuff. Tie game at 115. I am still sick, guys. David Robinson with the dunk. 117-115. The more excited I get, the more likely I'll need to get water for myself. Bill Cartwright with the dunk there. David Robinson with the miss. I'm too excited. I need to calm down. Scottie Pippen gets the rebound, passing it to John Paxson. Whew. Man, all right. Let me calm down for a second. Horace Grant makes that basket. 119-117. This game is fire. Here comes Craig Hodges with a block. A block by Horace Grant. And the Bulls with the alley-oop. Oh, Scottie Pippen misses the alley-oop. And the Spurs get the ball back. Wow. Holy smokes. What a game. Larry Drew trying to penetrate. Passes it out to Jerome Kersey. Craig Hodges gets the ball. Passes it to David Robinson, who gets double teamed. It doesn't matter. He draws the foul. But can he make these free throws? Makes the first one. Here comes the second one. Maybe. Yes. Tying the game. Knotting the game up at 119. John Paxson penetrates. Gets the layup. Where is the rim protection, fellas? And here comes Horace Grant with the basket. 123-119 now. Jordan to Cartwright. It's good. Uh-oh. Bulls. They're starting to do stuff. Michael Jordan with the fadeaway jumper. That's good. David Robinson says, look at me. And makes that shot. That was a good setup. Michael Jordan with the layup there. And the game is over. 129-123. I think it'd be fun if a basketball player said, like, look at me, before they make a layup or something like that. I don't know. 51 points, 17 rebounds for David Robinson. Wow. 23 for 36 in the game. He was a beast, and the Spurs lost. That's got to sting. That's got to really sting. Oh, my God. Michael Jordan with 57 points. How did I not? You think I look at these things as I edit them, but I'm really surprised by that. I didn't realize that. I captured this video, then I edited it, and I still didn't realize he scored 57 points. That just goes to tell you how perceptive I am in general. And that looks like a good thumbnail. Can I get clicks with a thumbnail like this? Maybe. Am I shameless? Yes. I'm going to use Jordan to get clicks. Maybe I'll get 200 views. Oof. Man, I don't know. That's really ambitious. We'll see. But next game is the Blazers versus the Golden State Warriors. Should I pronounce it like that? The Golden State Warriors, I should say. I thought I was being clever, and I think I just called them whores. That's not a good name for the Warriors, is it? Is it? Is it? 98-95, Kellogg, not the cereal, the basketball player, loses the ball. And Len Bias passes it to Muggsy Bogues. Wait, was that Len Bias? It doesn't look like Len Bias. He's too slow and lumbering. Muggsy Bogues. Oh, that's Charles Smith, isn't it? Damn it, I'm stupid. Okay, here's Len Bias now. He's much faster. Pulls up for the jumper, misses. Bedford with the rebound, gets the basket, 98-97. Golden State losing by 1. Terry Porter handling the ball against little tiny Muggsy Bogues. It's so cute. He's so adorable. Buck Williams gets the putback. 197, Muggsy, I should say. Did I say Bugsy? Muggsy to Bias. He gets the three-pointer, tie game at 100. Do you see what I'm talking about? There's a lot of just awesome games represented in this video. I am telling you. Muggsy with trying to score over all those tall guys. The putback is good. 102-100. Ooh, nice pass by Clyde Drexler to Buck Williams with the dunk. 23 seconds left to go in the game. Clyde can't quite penetrate. Should pass it out. He does. Terry Porter misses the shot, but McCormick gets the putback. 104-102. 12 seconds left to go. Little tiny Muggsy Bogues looks especially tiny in 2K. He passes it to Len Bias. Let's see if he can be the star. Here, no. The Golden State Warriors, after that Len Bias miss, will lose this game 104-102. Tim McCormick with 20 points. Buck Williams with 15 and 13. Clyde Drexler with 18, 5 and 7. You want me to read more numbers? Len Bias with 28 and 6. I can't believe I mistook Charles Smith for Len Bias. Tisk. Johnny Dawkins with 19. Dallas Shrub with 10 and 6. Muggsy Bogues at 17 assists. Oh, wow. Good job, Muggsy. So he looks like a literal baby on the court. Who put the baby on the court? No offense, Muggsy. I love Muggsy Bogues. It's just especially in 2K, he looks small. That's all I'm saying. Charlotte Hornets versus the Detroit Pistons is the next game. We are going to see another basketball game in Charlotte. Now it's 88-87. And Tito Horford misses that bucket. And the Pistons have the ball. Ron Harper penetrates. Makes that layup. More like a floater, right? Would you call this a layup or a floater? He's kind of far out there. That's a hook shot, actually. That is a hook shot, I would think, right? That far out. Meanwhile, Isaiah Thomas makes this bucket. It's a three-point game, 91-88. Kelly Tripica playing against his former team. He makes that shot. 1-point game. Isaiah Thomas spins and misses. Chris Kowiak, which is, I believe, is how you pronounce his last name, gets the rebound. And here come the Hornets. Who made that shot? I wish I knew who made that shot. Isaiah Thomas. They're an expansion team. Number 20. Oh, Ennis Wutley. Jesus Christ, I should know. Anyway, missed shot there. Chris Kowiak with the rebound. He makes a free throw, 93-91. And then here comes Isaiah Thomas. Dribbling. Can he penetrate against Wutley? Can he do it? Come on, man. Really? You can't? Rick Mahorn. Miss. Rick Mahorn again. Miss again. And the expansion team Charlotte Hornets beat the bad boys, in quotes, Pistons. 93-91. Bad boys Pistons. What is happening? What's happening? He just lost to the expansion Charlotte Hornets. That is not a good look. Wow. And yeah, Ennis Wutley was the star of this game. He made I think he made the game-winning shot. So good on him. Jose Ortiz, 17 points. Ennis Wutley or Watley? I think I'm just going to interchange it. As I've been doing that anyway, all series. Yeah. Adrian Dantley, 16 points. Ron Harper with 11. Otis Birdsong with 11. Bill Laimbeer with 10 and 13. And yeah, solid game for the Hornets. Good way to go. I'm clapping. Way to go, Hornets. Doing it in Charlotte against the bad boys Pistons, who don't seem all that bad to me. Maybe this should be the thumbnail. Do you think Kelly Tripica making a layup would be a good thumbnail for this video? Let me know what you think. I might go with Jordan, but Tripica might be fun because Hornets, pinstripes. You know, I don't know. It's a dilemma, which I have to figure out by the time I post this video. Sacramento Kings versus the Los Angeles Lakers is the next game. The Kings are starting to become a real team, like a real possible playoff team. I mean, they were in the playoffs last year, 41-41. They look like they could be even better this year. Let's talk about the actual game here. Arvydas Sabonis receives this pass, gets double team. Reggie Williams for three, misses. Lakers get the ball. 104-100 is the score. Less than 4 minutes left to go in the game. It looks like AC Green with that dunk right there. Arvydas Sabonis follows up with the miss. 2-point game now. Lakers trying to catch up. And that looks like AC Green again with that basket, tying the game up at 104. KJ Johnson handling the ball, gets a screen set up for him. He penetrates, draws the foul. And let's see if he can make these buckets, these free throw shots. He makes both. And it's back to a 2-point game. 2 minutes left to go. Magic Johnson passing it to AC Green. He gets the ball back, Magic does. With 10 left on the shot clock. He penetrates, passes it to Michael Thompson, and gets the basket to fall. Tie game at 106. Guys, these games are all bangers. These games are all bangers. How are we going to get through this season if they're all bangers? How long am I going to have to take on the 1989 season before we get to the finals? I don't know. But you know what? I don't want to miss out on a great game. I don't want you guys to miss out on a great game. Arvydas Sabonis with the layup right there. 108, 106. I mean, we got Sabonis against Showtime Lakers. Did that sentence make sense? I hope so. Wow. Okay. So here is Magic Johnson at the free throw line. He makes the first one. First free throw that is. And the second one is good. And it's a tie game. Tie game at 108. Lakers get the ball back. 5 seconds left to go on the shot clock. James Worthy passes it to AC Green, who makes that shot. And the Lakers had the lead. 50 seconds left to go. Arvydas Sabonis handling like a freaking point guard. Looks like yeah, that's KJ Johnson with that three. Jesus, I missed. It didn't register with me that was a three until just now. Lakers fire back with a score. Arvydas Sabonis, look at his ball handling skills. Look at that shit. KJ Johnson again. Yes, another three. 114-112. Can the Lakers tie the game? Magic Johnson, no! Foul. This game is over. 116-112. Magic Johnson at 25 and 13. James Worthy at 20. AC Green with 18 points. Arvydas Sabonis with 27 and 14. Chris Mullin. Where the hell is Chris Mullin? Did you guys see him out there? I didn't see him. I saw Reggie Williams out there. Anyway, Pistons are 0-4 right now. I'm trying to fix them. Trying to speed up their tempo. Change their offensive focus to get to the basket. I'm hoping that helps them out because we need the Pistons in the playoffs. If they don't make the playoffs, like what? Really? You know, like that would just be a disappointment. So I'm trying to like nudge them, help them out a little bit. But we'll see if that actually works. Kings, Bulls. Looks like this is going to be a jump-worthy game. Let's watch more Kings and more Bulls. Arvydas at the top of the key, trying to penetrate. Let's see how he manages here against Cartwright. He makes that bucket. He is looking sharp, guys. I think this is year 3 for him, right? 86, 87, 87, 88, 88. Yeah. Year 3 for Sabonis. He is really starting to look sharp for the Kings. Meanwhile, Michael Jordan. Was that a 3-second violation on Michael Jordan for being in the paint too long? I think it was. That is kind of lame. And here come the Kings. Oh, and a block. Oh, Horace Grant with the block there. And the Bulls get the ball back. Michael Jordan with the dunk. And it's 106-103. Wow, it looked like the Kings are trying to wrap things up. And that happened. But here's an intentional foul. And if KJ makes these shots, this game is pretty much out of reach. So let's see if he can make these. First one is good. Second one is good. The Kings are going to win this game. The Kings are going to win this game. 110-105. Michael Jordan with 40 points. Eddie Johnson with 20. Chris Mullin at 18. I still haven't seen much. Where is Chris Mullin? I'm not seeing him out there. He's not getting the ball anyway. You know, you got KJ Johnson out there. You got Alvin Robinson. You got Sabonis. There's a lot of guys on this team that need the ball. You know, so maybe that's the situation, right? Like, Chris Mullin is, at least on screen, he's getting kind of frozen out. Or he's just not on. Next time we see a Kings game, I'm going to, look for Mullin. So we'll see if that happens. Pistons, by the way, win this game against the Pacers. Maybe the change in coaching settings works. I don't know. But they are 1-4 now as opposed to 0-4. And they made 60% of their shots. 42 bench points, 50 points in the paint. So, yeah. I'm thinking maybe the Pistons might be okay. But we'll see as the season winds down. Meanwhile, guys, we're going to check out the Miami Heat in Miami. The first ever game in Miami in this sim. And they're going to be playing against Len Bias and the Golden State Warriors. Len freaking Bias with John Starks, Muggsy Bogues, Detlef Shrimp. Ronnie Cycli is on the Warriors. In real life, he played for the Heat. He played for the Heat for a number of seasons. The Heat have a bunch of expansion players who we will get into as we check out these highlights. Lorenzo Charles is among them. Kenny Green, I believe. Yeah, Kenny Green, Pearl Washington. And then Danny Shays, who used to be on the Nuggets, and he was on the Warriors for a hot minute. Now he's on the Heat. And I like those old school Heat uniforms, like the bubble letters and the white uniforms. Those are pretty sick. I'm gonna admit it. I grew up a Knicks fan, and I watched Knicks versus Heat in the late 90s. Not to reveal my age too much, but so I love those Heat uniforms, especially even though I hated the Heat. I love those uniforms. Cycling with that jumper right there, 2-0 Warriors. Here's a jumper there by the Heat. I think that was I don't know who the fuck that was. And it's a tie game at 2. John Starks makes that 3. 5-2. Oh, that was Winston Garland who made that shot earlier, by the way. And here he is again, making another shot. Muggsy Bogues handling the ball, passing it to Detlef Shrimp. He gets it to Cycli, who makes that basket. 7-4. I love this Heat court. Wow. Muggsy Bogues, by the way, check out this layup. Muggsy, we gotta see more Muggsy. I'm thinking we gotta see more Muggsy in this sim because he is fun. There's another shot by Winston Garland, by the way. He's basically their offense, it seems like. Lorenzo Charles makes that shot, and let's see if this game continues to be close. We got other stuff to get to. I'm sorry, guys. If you were excited about the Heat, I'm sorry. Because they're going to lose this game pretty handily. It looks like, yeah. I'm sorry. Warriors 116, Heat 103. We got a little taste of the Heat in their court anyway. I don't know if we're going to be checking out much more Heat games because they're not good. You know, they're an expansion team. What do you expect? But as years go along, we'll check up on them and see how they progress and stuff. So, And meanwhile, Winston Garland, 20. He's averaging 20 points per game. He's really starting to break out for the Heat. That's pretty cool. So let's see what we do now. I don't remember. Can I tell you something? When I edit, sometimes I start to fall asleep. It's like end of a long work day, and I'm like, man, I want to edit this video for my 2K series. But as I'm editing it, especially a long video like this, I start to fall asleep. So that's why I make mistakes sometimes. That's why I don't remember what I was doing when I was editing a video, because I'm like half asleep when I'm doing this, guys. It's quite something. Indiana Pacers versus Chicago Bulls. This is a fun matchup. Karl Malone gets that putback, 103-97. Michael Jordan with that dunk. 4-point game. That was a weird way to say that. Johnny Moore misses that shot. Bulls with a rebound and a chance to cut into this deficit, to cut into the Pacers' lead. Michael Jordan against Mitch Richmond. Remember, he's on the Pacers. And let's see how he can cook him. Oh, yeah. Check out that spin move. 103-101 now. Karl Malone. Let's see what he's got. He misses the layup but gets the dunk and the putback. Or the putback dunk, I should say. John Paxson makes that shot. 105-103. The Bulls aren't going away quietly. And here's Karl Malone against Horace Grant. Misses that shot. Grant with the rebound. And the Bulls have a chance here to tie the game up. The ball ends up in Michael Jordan's hands, as you'd expect. He's double teamed. He throws it. Whoa, wild pass. Missed shot. Intentional foul. That sucked. Boo. 109-106 final score. Close game. You know, and it's cool to say that the Bulls versus Pacers is an interesting matchup, because it is now. Because Mitch Richmond's on the Pacers. Jim Paxson, who originally was on the Blazers, is on the Pacers now. Karl Malone's there. Jason Petrovic is there. I am running out of breath. Talking about the Pacers just makes me really excited, you know? You guys understand. It's the Pacers. They're the most exciting team in basketball. No sarcasm at all. No, they're fun, though. In this sim especially, they are fun. Let's move on to the Blazers versus the Mavericks. We haven't seen the Mavericks yet. The Rolando Blackman-less Mavericks. Joe Dumars is now running the show as starting shooting guard. But Mark Aguirre is still the number one option. And here he is making a basket there. 99-98 is the score. 4 minutes left to go in the game. And I think that's Joe Dumars right there with a jump shot. And the Mavericks take the lead. Terry Porter misses that three. We're starting to see some guys attempt more threes, though, which is quite interesting. Brad Davis passing it to Mark Aguirre, who makes that shot. And it's all Mavericks so far. There's Aguirre with another bucket. 104-99. Terry Porter handling the ball. Passing it to fucking Clyde Drexler with the dunk. I'm sorry for cursing. My mind blanked. Brad Davis dribbling. He looks slow and old at this point in his career. And Mark Aguirre, though, is going to make that shot. 5-point game. Clyde Drexler handling the ball at the top of the key. And let's see what he's able to do here, passing it out. Passing it. The ball makes its way to Clark Kellogg, who makes that shot. Clutch shot. 3-point game. Joe Dumars is going to miss. And Tim McCormick gets that rebound. Out rebounds Charles Barkley there. And here comes an alley-oop. Miss! Wow. Alley-oop miss. Brad Davis to Mark Aguirre. And the Mavericks say, that's how you do an alley-oop, bitches. I already cursed a couple of times, so whatever. Foul there is going to lead to some free throws. Clyde Drexler misses that one. And let's see if he can get this next one. He can. It's a 4-point game, but Blazers got to make some stops here. But Joe Dumars drains the three. Wow. It's over. Joe Dumars with the clutch three. Huh? I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Terry Porter, though, 18 points. Mark Aguirre with 26. Dumars with 17. Charles Barkley with 14. Joe Barry Carroll, whose name I didn't say him once in that whole highlight. He had 14 points. Derek Harper with 10. Where is Derek Harper? Was he fouled out? That's not cool. We saw Brad Davis, which, you know, that's fun, but no Derek Harper makes me sad. I wanted to show you guys this. This is an interesting storyline developing here. The Kings beat the Lakers 107-89. It's their second matchup of the season. I don't know why they're playing so much early in November, but Lakers have beaten the the Kings have beaten the Showtime Lakers twice now. Twice. Very surprising. We're gonna keep tabs on that because it's just not what you would expect. You think the Showtime Lakers would put the Kings away easily, but that's not what's happening. Denver Nuggets versus the Phoenix Suns. We are in Denver, Mile High. And here are the Phoenix Suns. Darwin Cook's out there. He's passing it to Brad Daugherty, who's posting up his defender. Makes that shot. Probably Herb Williams, but I wasn't confident, so I just said defender. Here's a missed shot by the Nuggets. Darwin Cook with the rebound. Darwin Cook, where's Kenny the Jet Smith? Huh? Where is he? Walt Davis to Brad Daugherty. He's going to make that shot there. 99-98 Phoenix with the lead. Alex English is going to make that layup. And the Suns fire it back, taking the lead. That's Danny Manning with that clutch shot. Reggie Theus passing it to Fat Lever. Theus gets the ball, gets the dunk. 102-101 is the score. Darwin Cook passing it to Danny Manning for the dunk. Phoenix regains the lead. Alex English, though, is going to make this shot off glass. 104-103. Nuggets get the lead back. Danny Manning makes that shot. 105-104 Phoenix. Less than 40 seconds left to go in the game. And Alex English is going to miss that shot. Livingston with the dunk. 106-105. There's a steal and a foul. And if these free throws are good, the Nuggets can put this game away. Fat Lever makes the first one. Misses the second one. So this game is not over, folks. Slow your horses. Darwin Cook. That sucked. That was not a good pass. And the Nuggets will win this game. Alex English, 37 points. Oh my God, he's 34 years old, and he's still scoring like crazy. That is pretty cool. Reggie Theus is, he's doing all right thus far early on in the season for the Nuggets. He's been bouncing around. He didn't bounce around this much in real life, but to be honest, it seems like whatever team Reggie Theus is on, that team gets worse. I'm just saying. I'm hoping that's not the case for the Nuggets, but it just seems that way. Hawks versus Pistons. It's November 9th. We're only at November 9th, but we have so many bangers of games. Bangers of games? Banging games? Bangers? Yeah. I mean, what do you want from me? I mean, there's just too many good games early on in November. And we've already seen these two teams play, but it ended up being in overtime, so let's see them again. Isaiah Thomas makes that jump shot. We are in Atlanta this time. Last time we saw them, we were in Detroit. Rolando Blackman passes it to Kevin Willis, who makes that long, too. I didn't realize he had that kind of range. Here's Adrian Dantley missing the bucket. Bill Ambier with the putback. And now Ron Harper is going to make this jumper to make it a 4-point game. Isaiah Thomas passing it to Lambier. He makes that shot. Check out a replay of Thomas to Lambier. The connection is real. Here's a jump shot by Dominique off glass. 4-point game. Isaiah Thomas makes this jumper, making it a 6-point lead for the Pistons. And now here comes Blackman, I believe, making that shot. Ron Harper penetrating, spinning, and gets that shot to fall. 101-95 is the score. 3 minutes left to go in the game. Dominique Wilkins is going to drain that shot. Nice jump shot there by the human highlight reel. And here's Wilkins again. 2-point game. Just when you think the Pistons can pull away, the Hawks climb right back. Isaiah Thomas with the pull-up jumper. It is good. And here come... I gotta stop saying that. Dominique Wilkins penetrating against Adrian Dantley. He makes that basket. 103-101. Adrian Dantley to Isaiah Thomas with the jumper. It is delicious. 105-101. Doc Rivers handling the ball. Passes it to Dominique, who turns around and makes that shot. 2-point game. Ron Harper. Can he penetrate? He pulls up for the jumper. It is good. 4-point game. Dominique misses that shot. Intentional foul is going to lead to a Pistons win, but still a fun game. 34 for Dominique, 23 for Isaiah Thomas, 17-13 for Bill Beer. And the Pistons pull this one out. 11 rebounds for Dennis Rodman, who had a plus 10 in the plus-minus category. So maybe the Pistons have something cooking, right? Maybe they're turning things around. So, moving on. Utah Jazz. We've seen them before in this video. Milwaukee Bucks. We've only seen them once, and that was in the previous video. Moncrief makes that one shot, and here's a steal. And George Gervin is going to miss that shot again, but then get that dunk. And all of a sudden, the Bucks have a 1-point lead. Michael Adams, how does he respond to something like that? He misses that baseline jumper. Mark Eaton, though, gets that putback dunk. 105-104. George Gervin trying to penetrate against Chuck Person. He misses that shot. Darrell Griffith with the rebound. The Utah Jazz want to add on to this lead that they have. Mark Eaton has the ball. He passes it to Michael Adams. And Michael Adams makes that shot. Adams has the ball once again. He penetrates, makes that basket. 109-104. Can the Bucks do something here? Moncrief misses. Griffith with the rebound. And that is going to be the end of this game. Do we see free throws? Do we need to see free throws? I don't think we do. But maybe we end up seeing them anyway. Why? I don't know. Remember, I probably was half asleep when I was editing this. So that's probably what ended up happening. I was falling asleep, and I let all this footage stay in this video. But you know what? It's okay to just let things breathe, you know? Just relax and just enjoy the moment. Enjoy this Utah Jazz team who has Michael Adams as their star point guard. He makes those free throws. 111-104 is the score. Here's Moncrief handling the ball at the top of the key. He passes it to Pressey, who tries to penetrate against Griffith. Can't get anything done there. George Gervin with the three-point attempt. It's no good. Thurl Bailey with the rebound. And this game is over. I mean, yeah. The Utah Jazz with a pretty impressive win against a really talented Bucks team. And they got some good players. The Jazz have some good players. I was really curious to see, at the very first season of this sim, I think they won 58 games. They made it to the Western Conference Finals, and ever since then, they've been on a slow decline. But now with the addition of Michael Adams and Chuck Person and Hersey Hawkins, who was on the bench, but eventually he's going to be the starter. And this team can kind of stay relevant and be a playoff team. Despite not having John Stockton or Karl Malone, this team can still be a fun team. So, Terry Cummings at 25 points, Gervin at 23, Darrell Griffith at 28, Thurl Bailey at 16, Chuck Person at 9 and 10, Michael Adams at 14 points, 10 assists, Gene Banks at 14 points, 8 assists. So, good showing. Hersey Hawkins, by the way, had 11 points, 4 out of 5 shooting. So, nice to see that the rookie is playing so well. And let's move on to 76ers Warriors. More Muggsy Bogues. Yes. Bedford with the dunk there. We are in Oakland for this game. John Drew is going to pull up for the jumper, make that shot. We've barely seen the Sixers thus far. Don't worry, we'll see more of them in this season. Len Bias makes that jumper. 98-96. 36 seconds left, or 30 seconds left to go. Andrew Toney makes that shot, tying the game up at 98. Muggsy Bogues handling the ball at the wing. Let's see. I guess he's going to try and make this the final shot, but there's still some time left in the shot clock. Doesn't match the game clock, so well, let's see what he ends up doing here. Muggsy Bogues passing it to Bedford, who makes that shot. 198. 4 seconds left to go. Sam Bowie with the inbounds pass. He's got some options here. He passes to Andrew Toney, who takes a long three. Come on. That's the plan? That's the game plan? Did the coach seriously tell his players, all right, Bowie, inbounds pass to Toney. Toney, you're going to be several feet away from the three-point line. I just want you to chuck it and miss because I want to go home. I mean, it seems that way. It seems like that's what the coach's plan was, because that was not a fun way to end that game. You could have had something more creative there. Kings versus Lakers. This is their third match of the season. Check this out. Check it out. 107-96 is the score. I don't know why they're matching up so early in the season so often, but it is what it is. Sabonis had 25 points and 14 rebounds. I just find it interesting that the Showtime Lakers can't seem to handle the Sacramento Kings. And guess what? The very next day, they play each other yet again. Why? I'm not sure. 2K is funny sometimes. But this game looks like it's going to be worth jumping into. We are in Sacramento, so let's check this out. Chris Mullin? Chris Mullin? Where is Chris Mullin? I don't know. Weird. He's on the bench. I see him now, but it's weird he's not out there. Okay, Alvin Robinson out there. We got Sundvald out there. Kind of have a weird-ass group of players. Sabonis is out there, so that's still pretty cool. He's dribbling at the top of the key. He's pulling up for the jumper. It's an air ball, which not ideal. Byron Scott makes the shot there, 92-90. Let's see a replay of Byron Scott receiving this pass from Magic Johnson and making this bucket. 92-90. Sabonis. Look at him. Missed that shot. Get the putback. And the and one opportunity. Let's see if he makes the most of it here. Let us check this out. He does. 3-point play. Activated. 93-92 is the score. Sacramento with the 1-point lead. Magic Johnson passing to AC Green, who makes that shot. 94-93. Sabonis misses. Can't get that rebound. The Lakers have a chance to expand on their lead. Byron Scott pulls up for the J. It's no good. Rebound Kings. And now they're going to do something here. I don't know. Do they waste time? Let the time click? You know, the game clock tick to, Otis Thorpe makes that shot. I started to ramble there, and I lost my train of thought. 95-94 is the score. Sacramento Kings with a 1-point lead. Magic Johnson is going to try and take this final shot, or at least pass the ball to somebody with very little time left to go. I think he's going to take the final shot. Here he goes. It's a miss. The Sacramento Kings. I think they swept the Lakers in November. That's why I wanted to show you all that. What the hell? What? That's pretty crazy. To have 4 matchups against the Showtime Lakers and you beat them all 4 times. By the way, the Sacramento Kings are 7-1. They have the 1 seed currently in the Western Conference. It's still early. They've only played 8 games, but let's just freeze on this moment here. The Kings are in first place of the West. Yeah, they've won 7 in a row too. Wow. I mean, that's pretty crazy. So that's really all I wanted to say about that. I mean, doesn't really matter. All the other records don't really matter now. I mean, it's too early to tell about any of these teams. I mean, the Heat probably suck because their point differential is -15. Jesus Christ, guys. Wow, they're getting blown out and then some. Lakers, not too impressive thus far, but it's early, so we can't really make any judgment. The Warriors are 6-3. The Suns are 4-3. So some pretty interesting results early on. The Rockets are 6-3. They've won 3 straight, but the story of the West is the 7-1 Kings. Let's check out the East. The Cavaliers have the 1 seed right now in the East. Everything is topsy-turvy. Everything is upside down in the East right now and in the West. 1989 is a crazy, crazy season so far. Pistons are 5-5, by the way. They've righted the ship now. They were 0-4, now they're 5-5. They're looking much better. The Sixers are starting off slow. The Nets and the Hornets are as you would expect, are quite bad. The Knicks are doing pretty well. The Bullets, we haven't seen yet. We will see plenty of the Bullets as we go through the season, so don't worry about that. I'm almost positive they're going to be heavily featured in the December episode or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Alex English so far has the scoring leader. He's a scoring leader. Or is he? No, he's not. Michael Jordan is. Rebounding leaders David Robinson, John Stockton, and Doc Rivers are tied. 12.9 assists per game. It's early, but I showed you the standings, so I figured might as well show you the scoring meters at this point. Super early on in the season. Lewis Lloyd is almost 80% from the field, by the way, which is kind of insane for a shooting guard or for any player for that matter. And yeah, I think we have one more game left. Len Bias is 75% from 3. What? Not that many attempts though. And Reggie Miller, as you would expect, has the most 3-point attempts thus far and is averaging 38%. That's pretty good. Winston Garland, 41% from 3. Winston Garland started to become an interesting player for the Heat. Even though they're pretty terrible, but still, that's pretty impressive. John Stockton is 48% from 3. 47.6% from 3, to be more exact. Mark Price really struggling from 3. Only 16% from 3, which is not great. Here's the power rankings. So 2K thinks that the Kings are the best team in the league right now, and that the Bullets are the second best. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Actually, no, I am very surprised. I'm not surprised that they're ranked that high because they have the best record in the West, but I am surprised in general that the Kings have started out this high. I thought this would happen at some point in the sim. I didn't know what happened this season. You just never know. You never know when these things are going to happen. And 4 of their wins, by the way, are against the Lakers. So that's why we can't take anything too seriously, because the Lakers are 3-6, but 4 of their losses are against the Kings. You take those 4 losses away, and they're 3-2, which I don't know if that means anything, but it's worth mentioning. Yeah, so pretty interesting start to the season. This season in general is pretty fascinating. I've captured most of it. I don't want to spoil anything, but I'm just going to tell you right now. This might be the best season of the sim, and I'm excited. I'm so excited that I want to show you as much footage as possible throughout the regular season. I want to I want to live in this season for a little while. Don't you? It's the last season of the 80s. We're almost in the 90s. It's a kind of a bittersweet thing. As we say goodbye to the 80s, we're going to say goodbye with a bang. Clippers versus Pacers now. Marcus Johnson made that shot, and a foul is drawn there. That's Johnny Moore. Yeah. Misses a free throw, makes the first one. Marcus Johnson with the rebound. 92-91 is the score. There is a shot made by Mike Woodson there. Clippers take the lead. Here's Carmelo against Tom Chambers. Turns around with the baseline jumper, makes it. 94-93. Here's Jay Humphries. The wild shot. Tom Chambers gets the rebound and gets the shot to fall. Johnny Moore passes it to Karl Malone, who makes this layup. 96-94. Here's Karl Malone yet again, passing it to Richmond. Mitch Richmond with a bucket. 98-95. I'm running out of steam. Jay Humphries misses that shot. And Benoit Benjamin gets the putback. Where's Moses Malone? I don't know. Here's a steal. Here's Jay Humphries. Dribbling, gets triple teamed. Tom Chambers is all the way out there, out of range. He can't make that shot. Jay Humphries passes to Mike Woodson. The ball gets to Benoit Benjamin, who dunks it. And it's 99-98. Johnny Moore handling the ball for the final shot. Let's see what he ends up doing here. Let's see what decision he makes. He throws it to the wrong player. To the player in the blue jersey, Marquez Johnson. And he gets intentionally fouled. And I let this go without editing it because this is the end of the video. Guys, wow. Right? I mean, we were like, what, 3 weeks into the season? Maybe? And this has been pretty bananas. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like the video, subscribe, give me suggestions as to what you want the intro to my next video to be. If I get one suggestion, I'll probably just use that one, no matter how good or bad it is. If I get multiple suggestions, then I get a choice. I get my pick of the litter. But yeah, I mean, I want these videos to be fun. I'm trying to have fun. No, I am having fun, but I'm saying I'm trying to like make it obvious that I'm having fun with these videos because I am. But sometimes my voice is a bit subdued when I narrate these videos. Maybe it's because I don't want to wake up my neighbors or family members, but because I usually record these at night. But hey, I mean, when it's 1989 season and things are this fun and interesting to watch, I get excited, you know. 198 is the final score. Clippers beat the Pacers by 2. And the Pacers lose a heartbreaker. Johnny Moore, I don't know why he was out there instead of Jim Paxson. Jim Paxson's on this team for a reason. Yikes. But tough loss. Tough loss for the Pacers at home. And an impressive win for the Clippers. So that is that game, and that is this video. I usually try to make these videos neat, and you know, one video is November, one video is December, but the next video is going to be like November/December. But it's going to be fun. Just like all the other videos in this season are going to be fun. So stay tuned for those. I hope you liked this video. Let me know if you did, because it'd be nice to hear from you guys. And give me some suggestions to how I should start my video, my next one. And, yeah. Thanks, everybody. Love ya. Talk to you soon. I'm going to go to bed. Good night.